with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
Towns, that one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Towns so capable of hurting you from the mid-range area. The defense can't afford to back off of it.
Pass to Leonard. Spins. George outside. And the jam by George.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
McDaniels can't hit.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Now here's Westbrook. And there's the lob. Ooh, poked away.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Leonard on the wing. Morris right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's George. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Now here's Conley. To the wing, right side. Towns finds Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be uneven to Zubac.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Now here's Leonard. Kicks it to George. Fires the 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. George has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Paul George has such confidence in his 3-point shot now. It's almost like he expects them all to go in.
Gobert. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Westbrook against Conley. Pass to Leonard. Westbrook left side. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
George's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. Over Zubac. They grab their own miss. Now here's McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. George outside. Morris finds Leonard. Back to Morris. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Edwards with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Here's Towns. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Pass to Leonard. 27 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Westbrook. The three, George. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Conley passes to Edwards. Shoots over George. Edwards can't hit. Morris right side. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's George. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. Here's Gobert, second chance shot. Back to Towns, the three is up. Knocks down the long J. Towns has got 5.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
The kick out to Morris. George outside. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality. And I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage. And it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluid.
Now here's Towns. He's got 5. And he drives in, outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Westbrook against Conley. Now here's George. Defense is right there. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. It's George on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
It's George with the drive.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Outside Conley, inside. Here's Towns, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Morris.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's George. He's got 11. And Gobert with a block. Westbrook against Conley. Here's Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. George against Edwards. Out to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
George's all-around game is very impressive. And his passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Conley finds Edwards. Out to the wing. Here's Gobert. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. George passes to Leonard. A minute 15 left to play in the first half. And stolen by Edwards. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Westbrook. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Morris. And stolen by Edwards. Puts up a 3. Towns a screen on Westbrook. McDaniels passes to Towns. And Towns slams it home.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Leonard on the wing. Turnaround Jay. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter. 11 seconds left in the first half of this one. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over George. He got it up in time, but it would not fall. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Your Clippers, 20. The Timberwolves, 25.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for Minnesota, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Mann. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Here's Alexander Walker. To the inside. Pass to Powell. Back to Mann. Now here's Plumlee. Gordon outside. Here's Mann. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. To the paint. With 1 on the clock. Batum's shot is off.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Anderson. Down low. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the Clippers have possession. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Man misses.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Pass to Anderson. Fires from deep. Gordon pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. That shot is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. On the wing, Alexander Walker. This one for 3. Here's Noel. Inside. Here's Anderson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And he sinks the second. The Clippers trail. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Stolen. Here's Prince. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
Here's Mann with the drive. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Noel. Pass to Alexander Walker. Tried to fade back there, but it's off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And it's Powell off the drive. Gordon on the wing. Here's Mann. He's got 5 from downtown. And they recover it. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State. Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
Now here's Anderson. Pass to Noel. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Batum outside. Now Plumlee. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
You know, Batum is not just a scorer. He's a really good all-around player. Very effective at finding the open man, too.
On the wing, Noel. Kicks it out to Anderson. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Comes up empty down low. Gordon on the take. And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon can go either guard position. He's a combo, thanks mainly to his remarkable handles.
Pass to Prince. 20 seconds left in the third quarter.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone.
Out to Gordon. Powell with it. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And we've reached the end of the third. The T-Wolves on top. Up 5. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's George. Zubac. Edwards pulls it in. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. George with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Westbrook can't hit.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
From deep, Conley. And here's Edwards. On the take. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
George's shot is off. Minnesota in the lead. Towns with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. And here's Edwards. Leonard defending.
Goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish.
Oh, some serious power to finish that one off. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
He does not get the second one. George against Conley. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
The Clippers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Westbrook, the pass to George. And the jam by George.
PG-13 emphatically throwing that one down. They're not stopping them on that dunk.
Pass to Edwards. Towns against Morris. That's good from Towns on the assist from Edwards.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Over George. McDaniels passes to Towns. Here's Conley. Soft touch off the glass. Conley's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Westbrook against Conley. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Now here's Conley. Back to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. The Clippers grab the miss. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Westbrook finds Leonard from the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Conley. To the left side wing. Here's Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Rejected by George.
On defense, George able to use all of that length and athleticism to deny the shot.
The Clippers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Up top, Westbrook. He's guarded by Conley. Leonard for 3. And he buries it. They trail by just 4.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when time is short because he can handle the pressure.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Russell Westbrook, first personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
And one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Timeout called, the Clippers. They're trailing by 5. 30 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Can't afford to waste time. If they can get a score quick enough, they can get back on defense and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He was calm but confident. He asked them to be quicker getting to their offense and intense on D. He said, we're right there. We have to get some quick hitters and then pressure the ball. He knows they're low on time, but he sees a way back.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And the Clippers miss again. So we see the Timberwolves get the win. Thanks, Allie. Great.
Sports. Glad you're... Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Now here's Booker. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. It's hauled in by Zubac.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Westbrook against Paul. George looking over the floor. And it's George finishing it off.
Paul George, a swing player, and right there swinging on the rim.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Morris. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Okogie. Out left to the wing. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out with great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Clippers getting the bucket. Booker, no good. To the paint, and taken away by Paul. Ayton with it. Westbrook picks him up. Ayton, the pass to Okogie. Stolen by Zubac. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. And finished off by Westbrook.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Here's Booker after the basket by Los Angeles. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Booker.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career, playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Now here's Booker. Okogie, the pass to Ayton. Nice move. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside, Westbrook. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And the pass to KD. And then Durant with the jam.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Westbrook kicks to Morris. Connects from three-point range. Morris has got 9 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
George passes to Westbrook. Pops it up. Marcus Morris has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. Ethan.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
And so here are the Clippers. The Suns getting the bucket. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. From past the arc. Rebound by Okogie. Suns trail by 5. KD dishes to Ayton. He feeds it to Booker. And it's sent back by George. And taken away by Paul. Stolen by Westbrook. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way.
Well, the anticipation for steals that Westbrook shows, I mean, maybe playing point guard, picking off on the defensive end to help create that fast break.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Leonard with the steal. Westbrook kicks to George. Here's Morris, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now Leonard, after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Westbrook. Outside George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Ayton throws it down.
You can see Ayton does a good job of just picking a line and running the court that time.
Outside Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. Driving to the basket.
What an athlete as Kawhi gets a step on the D, and they're helpless.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Leonard with the steal. Stolen by Durant. Passes it to Ayton. Here's Okogie. Makes it off the glass. Okogie's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Westbrook passes to George.
2 minutes remain.
Leonard kicks to Westbrook.
2 minutes.
Outside for George. 5 to shoot. Pass to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Paul George definitely had a chance to take that one himself, but he makes the smart play and a quick dish to a teammate.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Here's Ayton, shakes him. Outside for KD, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Outside, George. He takes it in, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
At the line for the Suns,
This is the time.
DeAndre Ayton.
Previous play is
At the line for
Review in
two.
closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay...
The ruling on the floor stands.
and speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Leonard with no one around. That three off the mark. Suns trail by 10. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Despite his outward demeanor, Durant plays with so much passion, takes the hit, still able to convert.
Westbrook surveying the D. Out to Morris. Back to Westbrook. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
And it's Paul penetrating. Booker with no one around, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's George, and the rejection by Ayton.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Leonard finds Morris. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's 13 points for Marcus Morris.
You love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
And so it's Los Angeles. Infant, thanks so much, Dave, for the greeting.
Your Clippers. 29. The Suns. 20.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Marcus Morris.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. They've got Cameron Payne. Also Terrence Russell. And it's Landale in at the center, filling out the middle. Batum a screen on Ross. Gordon with nobody on him. He carries the jumper. Gordon's got his first bucket of the night. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Warren against Powell. At the elbow, Batum. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it, the fast break chance. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one's on Eric Gordon.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the Clippers making a change here. Mann's checked in.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
From deep. Nailed from three-point land. Mann's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Over to the wing. Outside Warren. For the three. Plumlee with the rebound. Down low. Stolen by Warren. Knocked loose. Here's Landale. Phoenix, no good that time either. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Clippers leading by 13. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. He kicks to Powell. Pass to Mann. Here's the three. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Warren. The pass to Baisley. The kick out to Warren. His three-pointers off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. But two, good.
The two knowing how to get to the rack.
Suns trail by 15. Ross with it. To end the run. Landale pass to Payne. Jacks up a three. Hands it from downtown. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Outside Gordon. Clippers moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Mann passes to Gordon. Puts up a three. Sinks the triple. Gordon's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, if Eric Gordon gets the ball from beyond the arc, you have to respect his ability to knock those down.
Here's Payne. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Passes it to Batum. Here's Mann. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside, Batum takes the three. And it's Baisley with the rebound.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Second personal. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now George fires for three. That shot no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Los Angeles on top. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Paul dishes to Booker. The 3. Suns keep it alive.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Westbrook against Booker. Westbrook kicks to George. Spins. Converts after the nice spin. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Just such a natural shooting ability. Paul George making the tough mid-ranger look easy.
The 3 from KD. Rebound by the Clippers. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Morris outside. No good from outside. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. To the inside. Booker. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Westbrook quick to find the open man that time.
Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Durant with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Outside Leonard. Morris looking over the floor. Left side George. Inside, just 5 to shoot. Zubac's no good. Suns trail by 19. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Clippers have possession. 22 is their biggest lead. 4-3, Westbrook. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Paul for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
Outside Leonard. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Westbrook. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. From deep, George. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Booker finds Paul. Here's Okogie, covered by Morris. And the basket by Okogie.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
George, no good.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Clippers leading by 14. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Westbrook passes to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Clippers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Marcus Morris.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Okogie, the pass to Durant. From down in the low post, it goes.
And another one for KD, putting together a beautiful offensive night.
Booker against Westbrook. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good on the shot. Now the Suns take it the other way. Lobbed up there for KD. Leonard with the steal. Westbrook against Paul. Outside, George. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. Thank you, David. Great. Lisa Gregg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack, and this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there at Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Booker with it, now guarded by Towns. Tries from 16. Paul can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's Towns missing. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Ayton. Here's Okogie. Paul right side. A three-pointer is right on target.
What I like about Paul is he picks smart shots to take, especially when they're behind the arc.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era, and look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
For real, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Durant, good, and Paul gets the assist.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
Paul against Conley. Outside Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Edwards with it. He feeds it to Gobert. And slammed dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Now here's Paul. Here's Booker. Gobert pulls it in.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
McDaniels kicks to Conley. Fires the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker inside. McDaniels defending. And KD throws it down.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Paul. Conley the pass to Edwards. No good on the three. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. The shot's good.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Now here's Durant. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Ayton kicks to KD. And then Durant with the jam.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Now here's Durant. He's got 6 for 3. Okogie. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Outside, Towns. Over Durant. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Phoenix leading by 5. That's a 2 from Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Offline with his 3. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's Towns, and he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
He hits the second from the line.
And the leadership Paul brings to this team is so incredibly important. His teammates really rally behind him.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Over Booker. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Phoenix ahead, up by 4. And we'll be... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Towns, a screen on Booker. Edwards passes to Towns, and taken away by Paul. Here's Okogie. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker outside. To the left side wing. Paul for 3. Stolen by McDaniels. Tipped away. Durant with the steal. Here's Ayton. Crafty move. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
The pass to Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Paul dishes to Booker. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, he's cleared for takeoff.
Booker outside to the left wing. Okogie for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. An offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. And he gets it to go. Gobert's got his second basket of the game.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Back to Durant. Booker against Edwards. And the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Outside Edwards. Lets it go from the wing. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And it's 8 points for Anthony Edwards.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot right now.
Here's Paul, just 5 on the clock. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Suns leading by 6. Okogie, the pass to Durant. Here's Okogie. He dishes it to Ayton. Gobert with the block. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Now here's McDaniel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's Edwards on the wing. No good with the triple. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Okogie. McDaniel's defending. Conley against Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. To the middle. From short range. Ayton kicks to Paul. Towns with it. Guarded now by Durant. Gobert the pass to Towns. 44 seconds left in the first half. And here's Edwards from the arc. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Here's Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, G.A., the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
He got it up. And so it's Phoenix with the sick. Thanks so much, David and Wilson.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 21. The Suns, 27.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Takes a three. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Paul for three. Minnesota with the rebound. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. From down low, here's Reed. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Reed's got his first points in this one.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Posts it up high. Landale misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Here's Noel. It's hauled in by Warren. Phoenix leading by 6. Payne in the post. Guarded by Prince. Payne can't hit. Here's Noel. A three-pointer off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Here's Baisley. Back to Warren. From deep. Sinks the triple. And the Suns lead by 9.
Love the confidence from Warren on the catch and shoot. Coaches don't want to see their players hesitate.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Payne. No points in the game yet for him. Warren the pass to Baisley. Shot clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Fires for 3. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Stolen by Reed. Noel passes to Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Passes to Reed. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Noel. To the inside. Reed takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Reed's got 6.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Payne passes to Landale. Count that one.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Kicks to Anderson. Takes the 3. Noel, no good. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Yep, that one goes. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
23 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Noel. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Timberwolves been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 19 seconds left to play here in the third. Now here's Ross. Guarded closely. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Reed. The baseline J off the mark. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Suns lead by 4. And we'll get it. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Payne, also Terrence Ross out there. And it's Baisley in at the 4 spot. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Prince wide open. From outside, off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Ross passes to Landale. Here's Baisley. Bangs home the trifecta. Baisley's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Phoenix. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Noel. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Ross with it. Guarded now by Prince. Warren the pass to Baisley. Out to the right wing. Back to Payne. Inside. Landale with the bucket. Landale's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Noel. Ross grabs the board. Payne in the post. Guarded by Prince. And the wide open shot from Warren. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Prince kicks to Anderson. And they get it. Reed controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Pass to Okogie. Launches it. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
KD a screen on it. Booker with no one around, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Calls the play, and Booker executes to perfection.
Outside Conley. Passes it to McDaniels. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. The feed to Gobert. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. The 3 from KD. That shot missing. And Minnesota will come the other way. Towns with it. Chris Paul covering. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Gobert. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Durant sets a screen for Booker. Durant dishes the ball. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And they recover it. Pass to Okogie. The 3 ball. And again, it's the Suns missing. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing here by 8. And Gobert gets to Conley. They get the rebound.
Wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
And here's Booker. Over in the corner, Paul. Phoenix, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
That bucket in no time at all. And the Suns lead by 9.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
That's a 2 from Towns. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Booker the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Over Edwards. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.
To the best in the
Thanks for joining us for NBA. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Great positioning on the putback.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Westbrook with it. Kicks it to George. Back to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I'll
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
And here's Minnesota now. Outside Conley. First quarter, just over a minute played. It's Edwards on the wing. George defending. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Right side Conley. Oh, George with a steal. Westbrook outside. Pass to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Now here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Into the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Gobert passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Just 4 to shoot. For 3, George. The rebound by the Timberwolves. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Conley passes to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Edwards against George. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. And yep, it's good.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Westbrook outside. And finished off by Westbrook.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's McDaniels. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. From deep, Conley. It's rebounded by Morris. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's George. Pass to Morris. Leonard outside. Lets a 3 fly. Pure from three-point range.
Looking at his percentages over the years, Kawhi is an elite three-point shooter. I think Leonard deserves more credit for that.
Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Towns has got his second basket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. George with it. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels covering.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Towns can't get it to go.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Inside. Stolen by Conley. Here's Towns. From downtown. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Minnesota?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
So, on the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Edwards. Towns is screen on Westbrook. To the middle. That's good from Towns. On the assist by Conley. Towns has got 6.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
It's George on the wing. Pass to Morris. Back to George. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Edwards with it, guarded by Morris. A little mid-range shot is up. Here's McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Towns for 3. Leonard pulls down the board.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Now here's Morris. Here's George. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And the Timberwolves with possession here. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Conley up top, hounded by Westbrook. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Spins. Kicks it to George. Morris, left side. Leonard for 3. And that comes off the assist by Morris. He's got 6.
One of the toughest covers in the league. Kawhi's jumper just keeps getting better.
Outside Edwards. Shoots over George. Westbrook against Conley. To the wing on the left. Over to the left wing. 3-pointer. The Clippers grab the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Conley against George. Out to Leonard. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards with it, guarded now by George. Tries the spin move. Conley passes to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Sinks that one from the post. Gobert's got 8 points.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Leonard outside. Fires for 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Leonard's got 6 here in the quarter.
That time he kept it himself. Leonard playing a chess game on the pick and roll.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Right side McDaniels. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Westbrook with it, now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Leonard. He takes it in, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He misses the free throw.
An offensive juggernaut and aggressive defender. Kawhi is just the total package, in my opinion. brings a winning mindset as well.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Here's Alexander Walker. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Westbrook with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Morris. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Anderson.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Both free throws good from Morris. 12 seconds left in the second. Pass to Noel. From outside the arc, here's Anderson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Trying to become a better scorer on all 3 levels. This time, Anderson attacking.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And
the Clippers, 21.
just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Taurean Prince. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Noel in at the point. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game. The Clippers making a switch here. Man's checked in. Batum outside. Takes the three. It doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
Nice crossover to get that one. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
Here's Prince. Out covers. A slam dunk by Reid.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Here's Man. There's the drive. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Reid sets a screen. Outside, Anderson. On the wing, Alexander-Walker. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Los Angeles has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Prince. Back to Alexander-Walker. Here's Prince. Over Powell. Prince can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter.
From an early age, Terrence Mann has been around hoops. His mom was a long-time college head coach and now an assistant in the WNBA.
Pass to Anderson. Right wing. From the high post. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Clippers in the lead. Powell passes to Batum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Can't be too physical with Nicholas Batum. That's a recipe for fouling him and sending him to the line.
Well, for a kid growing up like Man did, institutional knowledge, having a parent as a coach.
It's a gift, BA. The ability to play hoops with someone who knows what they're talking about. Terrence is such a skilled player, and he puts in the work. And listen to your mom, young fellas.
Edwards for three. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And Westbrook slams it home.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Pass to Batum. Tipped. McDaniels passes to Conley. Now here's Edwards. George defending. Back to Daniels. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Morris, he's checked in for Batum. And so here are the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Westbrook slams it home.
As explosive as they come at the point guard position, Russell Westbrook playing at the rim.
Conley against Westbrook. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Parries it from 3. Edwards has got 10 points in the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Conley. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Towns from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by George. To the paint. 4 seconds left. And Westbrook lays it in. Westbrook's got 6 here in the quarter.
Right at the basket is where Westbrook wants to be. He is fearless about going inside.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Kicks it to George. Driving inside. And the jam by George.
Insane move by Paul George. A high flyer who can create in midair.
Edwards against George. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard passes to Morris. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Spins. Pass to Conley. 5 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
How about that from Conley? The little guy taking it inside and forcing the issue.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. red hot from outside all game long.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That'll send Paul George to the free throw line. It goes on Mike Conley.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
Down low, Conley. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Conley against Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. Tries the spin move. Back to Westbrook. Now here's Leonard. And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Conley against Westbrook. Conley passes to McDaniels. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Leonard outside. He shoots it. And the Clippers miss again.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Pass to Conley. Spins to the left side wing. Oh, Morris with a steal. McDaniels against Leonard. Here's George. Inside. Leonard, left side. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Zubac. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. McDaniels passes to Towns. On the break. Morris with it. He's picked up by Conley. George outside. On the take. And George with the jam.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
Pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. George defending. Here's Towns. It's good.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Leonard outside. Tries the spin move. Back to Westbrook. Morris outside. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Zubac. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
George outside. Westbrook outside. Back to Leonard. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota with the ball. 2-point game. And Edwards slams it in.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead.
At the free throw line, Paul George is usually very consistent. He just can't let the stakes get inside his head.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
Outside Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's Leonard. Oh, no good. We're headed for overtime. Time expired. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. The Timberwolves trail. Now here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels. No luck on that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Leonard finds Zubac. Leonard against McDaniels. Morris outside. And here's Westbrook. 6 to shoot. And Westbrook slams it home.
Delivering when it matters the most. These are the moments Russ lives for. He wants to be the guy taking the big shots.
Gobert passes to Towns. Off the mark there with a 3.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Here's Leonard. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Anthony Edwards.
As calm as they come. Kawhi Leonard, a great guy to have at the stripe in these moments.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. George against Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Conley passes to McDaniels. Well, overtime basketball. About a minute and a half played. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Pass to Morris. Leonard on the wing. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
The free throw drops for Leonard. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 here in this overtime period. Conley against Westbrook. Now Edwards. Will it go? Another shot. Here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Outside McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The shot by Conley. No good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the middle. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards against George. The kick out to Morris. Now here's Westbrook. He's closely guarded.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And it's powered home by Towns.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
George outside. So the Clippers win it. They escape. Allie, thank you as always.
To the bus killer.
couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Now, here's George. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. And Morris throws it down.
Yeah, just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Now, here's Durant. And finished off by KD.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Outside for George. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Paul George doesn't just score, he can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
No good from Durant.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Back to Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Ayton a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. From outside the arc. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Paul, and the rejection by Zubac. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Pass to Leonard. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Phoenix trailing by 4. Westbrook kicks to George. Right side, Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. A three-pointer, no good. Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Durant, the pass to Ayton. Over to the left wing. Here's Okogie. Out to KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Durant still has a drive to keep adding something to his game offensively, which should be scary to the rest of the league, but makes him so fun to watch. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
1:44 left here in the first quarter. Tries the spin move, and then George with the jam.
Paul George demonstrating how elite he can be. It's a little tricky that time. I love it.
Booker against George. Outside for Durant. Passes it to Okogie. Doesn't go for him. ID that time from Leonard. Here's Westbrook. The teardrop falls in. Westbrook's got his second bucket.
It's just amazing. They stopped Westbrook short of getting to the rim, which is a victory in and of itself. But then Russell knocks down the floater.
Durant, Morris with the block. And they get it back. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 6. Nobody near George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Leonard. Devin Booker missing his last shot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Durant down low. Covered by Morris. And the three ball is good.
Got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. This one for three. That shot is off. With the drive.
And that kind of defense ain't going to get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not...
And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Nobody near Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one. Booker outside. The dish to KD. Kicks it out to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 9.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
KD a screen. It's Durant on the wing. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Leonard. Shot to stop the run, and he sinks the layup. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Booker finds Durant. Here's Ayton. Back to KD. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Westbrook against Paul. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Suns trail by 9. Booker outside. There's the pass to Okogie. Driving in. George against Booker. Okogie for 3. No good that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Westbrook dishes to Morris. The kick out to Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Outside, George. 1:56 left now here in the second, and he banks in the layup. George has got 7 points in the game.
No excuse for the defense to let Paul George, a guy that good at scoring the ball, get that close.
Booker the pass to Paul. The drive by Booker. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. They get Russell Westbrook.
and that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Westbrook kicks to George. Out to Morris. Outside Westbrook. Morris looking over the floor. Shot on the wing. Booker pulls it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Peyton finds Booker. And here is Paul. Ayton with it. Driving inside. Kicks it out to Paul. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 6-point game. Here's George, and George with this stuff.
And this is how you become a triple-double machine like Russell. You get the ball to the easy open shot.
Booker against George. Shoots. Booker the pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now the Clippers moving it up. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
You always talk about the first 2 steps in transition, and Paul George out quick and decisively that time.
Okogie the pass to Booker. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Booker's got 6 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Leonard on the wing. And there's the drive. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, what makes Kawhi Leonard so effective on those kinds of drives is the kind of pace he goes at it with. He's able to decipher the defense and know.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
They've got Terrence Ross, also Payne out there, and it's Landale in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Clippers leading by 9. Gordon finds Batum, and the dunk by Batum.
And a little slam dunk from Batum, that'll work.
And for the Suns, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Payne passes to Baisley. Batum grabs the miss.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Spins. Here's Mann. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 11. Baisley passes to Ross. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Here's Mann. Payne covering. Back to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Pass to Mann. Powell for 3. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Batum dishes to Powell. Pass to Mann. For 3. That one misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Ross passes to Baisley. Back to Ross. Batum with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Kicks it to Powell. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Powell against Warren. Baisley, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Here's Mann. Payne covering. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got his first 2 points.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Horens. The Clippers grab the miss. Batum wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
And Batum pretty consistent from the three-point line. Defenses cannot afford to give him that kind of slack.
Warren the pass to Baisley, and he jams it with authority.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Passes it to Plumlee. Outside Gordon. Ross with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. With the crossover. Here's Baisley. Now the pass to Ross. Launches a three. The Clippers grab the miss. Plumlee's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Mann. Kicks it out to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. The three. It's hauled in by Warren.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
32 seconds left in the third. And he finishes nicely on the way. Horens got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Kicks it out to Gordon. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Suns have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Ayton a screen on George. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
Now here's Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
And please give a big round of applause for your son. You get
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Los Angeles leading by 8. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
He throw good, Paul George. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Booker. Here he goes.
Athletic play right there. Devin Booker on the inside.
The Clippers shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Westbrook against Paul. And that one's good. Westbrook. And the Clippers lead by 10.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Booker finds it. And the rejection by Zubac. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Leonard on the wing. 5 on the clock. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Leonard's got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers.
Now you settle in and you watch the show coming from Kawhi as he's filling it up and doing it in a lot of ways. That's how you set a screen. You got to be quick to the spot, separate from your defender, set your feet, and then hold your position. He nails all three aspects there.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
It took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Westbrook against Paul. Outside for George. Sweet move. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Ayton.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
Suns trail by 13. Paul surveying the floor. And that one, good.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Outside, George. Outside, Leonard. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. A 3 from Morris. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Paul can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 11. Outside Westbrook. Wants to get it to Zubac. And does. Booker against Leonard. Morris with a screen on Booker. A 3 from Leonard. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Booker against George. Left side Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
And Westbrook with 2 very loud points.
Suns trail by 13. Paul kicks to Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. Leonard with the steal. Now George. Pass to Leonard. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. He can't get that one, so Phoenix will take it the other way.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Clippers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kawhi Leonard.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Booker with no one around. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
Outside, George tries the spin move. On the wing, Morris. The tray. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 9 points.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Well, for the Clippers, they can just run out the clock. George dishes to Westbrook. Morris outside, back to Westbrook. Outside, George. And so Los Angeles takes the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
To the best kid in the house.
Here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the four with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Okogie. The kick to Durant. Booker for three. Can't hit that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Now here's Gobert. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Paul passes to Durant. Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And Durant with the big finish.
You know, why settle for the layup? When you're this close, Durant might as well just turn it over and punch it home.
Pass to Towns. From the arc. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Durant, pass to Aiden. Okogie on the wing. Pulls it. Outside Booker. The kick to Durant. The three is up. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Kevin Durant post-Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Durant, pass to Booker. Okogie into the lane. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And here's Edwards outside. And Aiden pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The kick to Durant. Here's Okogie. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots inside. The Suns need to get off a shot. Chalk up 2 there.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Now here's Edwards. He has 6. Here's Gobert. Ooh, Aiden with the block. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. The shot by Towns, no good.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Conley passes to McDaniels. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
To the paint. Here's Durant. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Out to the right wing. Towns passes to Edwards. Towns on a screen. To the middle. Pass to Gobert. The three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Ball against McDaniels. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Booker against Edwards. Inside, it's tipped. Pass to Gobert. To the inside, Towns. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Booker can't get it to go. Now Towns. And counted from 19 feet away. Towns has gotten his second bucket of the game.
You know, Towns would rather shoot the three or post you up, but he's good enough as a shooter that the mid-range is effective for him too.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Edwards. There's the drive.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Ball against Conley. And stolen by Gobert. Conley passes to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. Here's Conley. That one off the back iron and out. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Pass to Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside Booker. And here's Ayton. Over Gobert. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Ayton's got 8 points.
Love seeing Ayton take these mid-range jumpers. He realizes guys at his position have to hit these kind of shots.
And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Here's Towns. The kick out to Conley. Beyond the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Right side Paul. There's the triple. Karl Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Booker. Durant for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards finds McDaniels. Towns with the ball. Left side Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's gotten his first points in this one. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Now here's Booker. Now Aiden. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it.
Minnesota ball.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Here's Okogie. McDaniels covering. Paul shot is off.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Towns goes in. The Suns clear it. Aiden's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Paul. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Paul has tremendous experience, and he's figured out ways at 6 feet tall how to score in the paint effectively and often.
Here's Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close score.
Your Suns, 21. The Timberwolves, 24.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3. And that's the group from Monty Williams as we begin the second half.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
For 3, Warren. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Warren. Minnesota in the lead.
Way back in the 2020 NBA bubble, seems like that was years ago. T.J. Warren was unstoppable. Averaged nearly 27 points and 6 boards in those 10 games he played in the bubble.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Well, the Suns shooting about 43% on this one. Payne, pass to Ross. Pass to Landale. Down low. Outside Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Ross. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. Well, following the bubble, Warren missed nearly 2 full seasons of play.
Yeah, really a shame, B.A., because he was on a trajectory as a scorer that had him approaching elite status. But he was kept out back-to-back seasons with consecutive stress fractures in his left foot. But through hard work, Warren has recovered, and I hope he can regain the form he showed in 2020.
And it's T.J. Warren scoring on a gorgeous play. And the Suns lead by 1.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Well, he couldn't help himself, couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Here's Noel, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Outside Warren. Payne, the pass to Ross. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Fires from the wing. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Rebound Minnesota. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Payne. Pass to Baisley. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Here's Noel, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Baisley. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Noel. Launches a 3. Prince can't hit. The Suns leading. Payne with it. Here's Landale. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Ross. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Outside Payne, pass to Warren. It's Ross on the wing. The fadeaway connects from downtown. Ross has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, I like the 3-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
Here's Prince. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
To the middle. Outside Warren. Fires the 3. Anderson pulls it down. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Prince. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Prince in at small forward. Here's Noel. Kept alive by Minnesota.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Pass to Landale. Warren with the ball to the inside. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Some changes for Minnesota.
Substitution on the court.
Minnesota on D. The lead is 2. Right side Booker, 6 to shoot, and Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Outside Edwards. Baseline try. Driving in, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And he lobs it up top. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Pass to Edwards. Left side McDaniels. Now Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside McDaniels. Conley with the ball. Now Gobert. Crafty move. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Towns against Durant. Here's Okogie. Drains the triple. Okogie's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Knocked down that time by Josh Okogie. He's been working on that jump shot, and you can tell, trying to be more consistent with it.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
On the wing, Durant, covered by Towns. Here's Paul with the drive. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Towns passes to Gobert. Here's Towns. Over Durant. Here's Gobert. The layup off target. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. The drive by Paul. That one falls.
A big bucket at a critical time. Chris Paul not going to leave it up to anybody else. He wanted that shot.
Pass to Gobert. Inside. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Here's Okogie. Outside Durant. Back to Okogie. Here he goes. Durant. Pass to Ayton. Okogie on the wing. Corner shot. McDaniels with the rebound. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Conley. And 1:01 left to play in the fourth quarter. Back to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. And stolen by Durant.
He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it. And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to Edwards. Takes it inside. Yes!
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Booker against Edwards. Durant. Count it!
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Durant finds Ayton. And here's Durant to the paint. Here's Okogie. It's in!
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're behind by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul with a steal. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Horens taking this one. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaFleur.